Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Sue. Hi, Angela. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Sandy Kling. Hi, Treese. Hello, Miss Edie. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Sheila. Hello, Lisa Hampton. How is everybody doing? It's Tuesday. Yay. We have wings today. I tried to flatten the wings. I tried to flatten them. Hi, Richard. Hi, Joy. Hi, Lynn. How are you? How is everybody doing? Woo-wee. It has been quite an eventful day. I don't know why. You know how you just feel like you've done a bunch of stuff but haven't done anything? Yeah, that's been my life story these last few weeks, where I feel like I have done so much but haven't accomplished anything. I don't know why. It's quite annoying. Oh, thank you so much for the stars, Lynn. I appreciate that so very much. I do have a is the other Sheila here? Is it just one Sheila? Hi, Michelle Chastain. I have a favor. Just because I've noticed lately a couple of my longtime crew, my longtime followers have had to refollow me. So if everybody could do me a favor and just check to make sure that you're following me still. Because I had somebody have to refollow me yesterday that has been following me since the very beginning, and that's kind of sad. So I don't know what happened. Hi, Deborah. Good afternoon, Mary Casey. So just like when I say it on Creative Hour, the easiest way is if you tap on your screen and see how right there it says follow. That's bad. If it says follow, that means you're not following me anymore. So if it says follow, you have to hit the refollow button. But on the upside, I can see everybody's name. I'm so excited. So apparently they got their stuff together. Oh, yay, thank you. I cannot understand that when your account is triggered as a friend. I cannot understand that when your account is triggered. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. It's weird. It's weird. Well, on my account, because I am on my personal. So my business is Craft and Chaos. That's the business account. But everyone has always followed me on my main page. So you can actually become a friend or you can just follow. So I don't understand either how when you're a friend, it unfriends me. It's weird. It's weird. Hi, Gail. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. I got to crack crab legs and feed the king. I agree. Here, Richard. I agree. Hi, Helen. They just need to leave it alone at this point. It's like, stop touching. Stop. No touchy. No touchy. Yeah, so, okay, so today he is the king. Yes, he is. He's the smallest man in this house, and he is the king. He has always been the king. So today we are going to finish up. See that beautiful, but when it's close, you can't. So we're going to finish up our tree with our, the ting ting. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, this is what I was talking, he wasn't in there. This is what I was talking about. I picked it up at the Hope Chest. It was $8. So we are going to do something to this thing, ting. Hi, Terry Lynn. How are you? Good morning, Nikki Hunter. Nikki Hunter, is it hot now? Is it getting hot for you? Hi, Marilyn. So let's get my desk onto screen. Do you want to cooperate? Thank you, thank you. Hi, Deborah. It's raining. Isn't it supposed to be summertime now? Hi, Brenda. Or am I lost? No, it's supposed to be summertime, no? Okay, so yesterday, if you guys remember, I was saying that it wasn't cracking down in here. And then also I needed to put the step 2 down at the bottom because that was taking longer to crack. So we left it overnight. Oh, Lynn, you're like 45 minutes north of me. I'm right in the Central Valley. So right by Modesto and Stockton. Is that where you live or you're visiting? So we are just going to hit this a little bit with the heat just to give us some more crack-a-lackins. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. $68? Really? Aw. Okay. So I'm just, oh, yeah. So if you can see yesterday when we did the pigment in there, right, there was no cracks in the middle, as you can tell, because there's no pigment powder there in the middle showing any cracks. So we are going to, did I do antique gold or gold? Okay, pasta sauce. Hi, Wendy Martin. You live in Lincoln. What? Okay, pasta sauce. Sue, help me out, Sue. Did I use gold or did I use antique gold? Excuse me. There's still, I can't tell. It doesn't matter. They're both beautiful. So, hi, Regine. Here comes the king. Whoa! Good googly moogly. Oh, this one's the one that's going to spit. Thank you. I know we definitely have to do lunch. Okay, antique. I was thinking antique too, Lisa Hampton, but I wasn't sure. But I thought antique. Okay, so let's take a little bit of our antique and let's finish off our candle and get some more of that. See, now you can see there's some crack-a-lackins in there. Yeah. And again, because we have not set this yet, no wet products, right? So we are going in with a dry shop towel. So pretty. I just think that looks so cool. You know, Terry, probably. Nope. Hold, please. Oh, I scare myself sometimes. Oh, no. Wait. I think this was the problem last time. I think the Troy boy had taken all of the batteries, right? Yep. He moved all of the batteries. I probably could take some out of his, let's see if I hid any. Sometimes I'll hide some over here. Oh, there's one. We need two. Can we get a 2? Can we get a number 2? Uh-oh, there he is. I wasn't talking. Trees. Trees is here, right? Trees. So Troy usually only has ever eaten the chocolates. He has been loving the vanillas. So now we have a new PT besides chocolate that he never, every time I've ever tried to get him like the combo with the swirl, he wouldn't eat them before. But now he's been loving them. Troy. Mommy needs another battery. We'll get another battery. Anyways, all right. So, no, I need that. Okay, now let's look at our beautiful crack-a-lackins in our tree. Hi, Carol Frost. Christmas is coming. I know. Well, when I have my Amazon monthly deliveries, like I think it's scheduled for delivery for AA's and AAA's like every 3 months or something like that. So we always have batteries on deck, but Troy feels that he needs a new battery every time he turns a mouse on, one of his little, you know, wireless mouse. Okay, look at that. Oh, so good, so good. That's okay, Sue. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Tree. So I've tried to get him because before it was really strange when COVID was at its height. Can you guys believe that I could not get Troy pudding to save my life? Like they would be flying off the shelves. And I don't know what it was, but during COVID, the chocolate pudding was like a coveted item because it would just never be in stock. It was so aggravating because y'all know that's one of Troy's favorite things. So I would try to get him like the chocolate swirl, and I would try to get him the vanilla, and he wouldn't have anything to do with it. So actually, when we got your birthday present, I put the chocolates in the cupboards, and then I left the vanilla ones out on the counter for if Nick or Trevor wanted them. But no, he's been eating them like crazy. You're still working through them, really? You love my crackle-lackins, my crackle-schmackle? Isn't it cool? So we did underneath the cabinet, underneath the shelves too. Just crackle makes everything better. I'm going to put some underneath here really quickly, and then I'll flip it to the other side. Crackle just makes everything better. And then let's wipe that off, and then we'll turn it up so that we could do the other side. Just remember, you do need to varnish over your crackle, because it will keep on cracking until you set it. All right, let's do this way. It's so beautiful. Hi, Teresa Cherry. What did you want to use the heavy body gel for? Did I miss something about heavy body gel? Hi, Sandy Triplet. I used to despise buttermilk, but now I don't mind it at all. I enjoy drinking it. Drinking buttermilk? Is that not thick? Is buttermilk thick? I've never drank buttermilk. Do you guys see the fingerprints? Let me tell you something. So, right before I come on, I put lotion on my hands, my fingers. So, you're seeing these fingerprints because, for one, the product's not set, okay? So the powder is grabbing the lotion like residue on my fingers. Finally, I wanted to show you guys how to fix that. It wasn't happening anywhere. So that's why, you know, it's very important if your hands get sweaty, if you, you know, you have wet hands from washing them or something like that, or even using them on the baby, you know, wiping your hands with baby wipes. You need to be careful because it will stick. It will stick. Anything wet will stick to the fine line until you have varnished it. And it's just, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So you always need to make sure that you set that, because if you were to like clean this with, I don't know, window cleaner, Windex, or whatever your cleaning preference, you know, is, it would just make a big mess. It would be gummy and nasty. Okay. So it didn't happen very many places, but it finally did happen, which is kind of typical. But look at all the beautiful cracks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's fix these heavy deposits that have happened right here. So there's a couple of ways you can fix it. You can fix it with a wax that is not water-based. So don't go using bare wax or anything like that. Or you can use a little bit of solvent, which I have the solvent right here. Highland to Glen. I use Fine Line Crackle, yes. No. No polyacrylic. Fine Line Crackle is no water-based. Okay, so this is the solvent. So because of the area of where it is, I probably can't get my finger in there. I might be able to. Now, this is very stinky. Anything that is solvent-based, your nose is going to tell you that it's solvent-based, because any solvent-based, anything stinks, right? So I'm literally just trying to take a little bit of that. So if you take a little bit of the solvent, look at that. Do you see? It's gone. So do you see all of that in there? The buildup in there and right here. So I'm just going to take some of that solvent and I'm just going to move that excess. So if you have solvent, you have clear wax, the Pentart clear wax, anything that is, you know, any of those two, you can just take it and clean up with it. Like there's a little bit on the edges there. Bubba's, those are, I think those are up by your bed. Your earbuds are up by your bed. It's upstairs, Pops. Not Mommy doesn't have it. It's upstairs. Hi, Joanne. Okay, so we're just going to take a little bit, and I'm serious. Like, do you see? I'm barely even taking anything off it. I don't want much, but I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup. It usually happens like in the creases where it gathers a little bit. Sometimes I don't mind it and I just leave it. Other times I clean it up. It really just depends. See all that up there? You see that up there? So we're just going to take that and just move it along. Move it along. Move it along. But again, usually it doesn't bother me. See, so now it's gone. Okay, so that's how you can clean up your fine line. And then again, you want to make sure you seal that with the solvent-based sealer. So I have that in my store. You can get matte. If you don't like the gloss, finish from Fine Line. You can mattify it with the solvent, the clear matte. It's always like that. It's not, there's nothing wrong with it. You always just need to shake it up. The little steel balls are in there. Or you need to do it with this one. Okay. There's also an antique one. I don't use the antique one. It's just not my thing. It's here. It's also this one. I just don't like it because it is antique, right? So you see how it's yellowed? So if I were to use it on something that's light, it's going to yellow it. And that's usually not what I want. Not that, I don't want it antiqued like that. Can I ask what you gals like as resin to make things in your molds? Hi, Miss Kathy. Oh, he did have a wonderful birthday. Thank you. Okay. So this is ready. And then, like I said, we need to just set that. Now, so the question yesterday is, I don't know. I really think that I'm overthinking it. All the things that I want to put on here. What should I put on here? Should I put on, the little boy on the shelf there, right? So it's that one. Should I put on the little angel as a topper? But if we put the angel on there, I have to make sure that the on and off and the battery is going to be accessible. So I thought I would maybe put Velcro so it can be taken on or off. But then I also thought, do I really want to put all of that stuff on there, or should I let somebody choose to do that? So they have the candle that they can place on there, and then they can choose to put whatever decorations they want on there. So I'm kind of torn with that right now. Thank you so much, Joanne. So I'm kind of torn. I'm torn as to if I should leave it for whoever to do what they want, to put their little Christmas decorations on there, because they don't have to put that up there. That could go there, or that could go there. Or if I should decorate it myself. I don't know. Do I let somebody tell me? I don't know. So until I figure it out, for the most part, it's done. Right now, it's just what I want to do to it, if anything. So I think right now, we're going to put it aside. I will varnish it on my own. I don't ever do that with you guys because it is a very, very smelly. I don't do that typically while the dogs are over here, while Troy's up. I always do that off camera. What did you decide for the top tier? That's what I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I wanted to put, the angel up there. I was also thinking of putting like the Holy Family up there. So I've got like a couple of different ideas, but then I was like, I don't know. They should decide what they want, but you would like to put a cut down IOD taper. What? They should decide what they want, but you would like to put a cut down IOD tapers mold at the top. Oh, you mean at the top, at the very top, like a topper? I could do that. That would be really pretty. Oh, wow. I like the star thing you showed the other day. Yeah, so there's I would like to use an IOD topper at the very top. Yes, speaking Taiwanese today. So yeah, there's a couple of different things. So we might revisit that together. You guys might just see the finished pictures of what I do up there, because I'm kind of torn a little bit. I'm a little torn as to what I want to put up there. Hi, Lori. So this is the sleigh that I got at the Hope Chest. As you can see, it needs a good cleaning. So I do have my cleaner over here. And then also I took out the paper mache deer, because I don't know, it might be cute to kind of do this along with it. We'll see. I'm not even really sure what we're going to put inside. If we do ornaments to put inside, if we do presents and put them inside. I don't know, y'all. We're going to, this one's probably going to be a long, drawn out process. I'm kidding. No, not really. I don't know. We will see. And I got to get another light bulb for that. So let's get this sticker off. Hi, Deborah. Again, this, I remember when I seen this at the Hope Chest, I was going to leave it because they had a ton of stuff inside of it. And I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to take all of that stuff out. And then I thought, no, I can't pass that up, because, you know, I like all the wood. Because we can always add wood bin and all the good fun stuff to it. So we are just going to take some of that cleaner. And I don't even know if these are surface level or not. They might not be. They might have soaked into the wood, which that's okay, because, you know, as long as when we wipe it down, it looks like that needs to be, yeah, that needs to be knocked in there. What? Oh, we're not even going to be able to reach it. So let's just push it with that. I might get my staple gun and staple that, because, oh, we got another price tag underneath to make sure we knew it was $8. $8. $8. Hi, Sheila Tegan. Hi, Trina. Thank you, Trina. How's your daughter, Trina? Okay, so we're just going to give it a light little, you know, dusting of it. And then we will wipe it down with the cleaner. And then also I will probably take a little bit of sanding to it too, depending on what we're going to do. So I do know on the back of this, I pulled out this Zuri mold. So this is the Christmas wreaths. Look at how perfect that is going to be. We're going to put a big old honking wreath on the back of this puppy. But I was thinking, it might be really cool to make some like big presents or something. I don't know. You know how you see something and you have all kind of ideas, and then you're like, how do you get all those ideas into one thing? I don't know. Hanging in there. Aww. How much further are they trying to get her to wait? I mean, is there, obviously they would like her to be at term, but are they letting it, are they saying like, if we can at least get to like so-and-so date, then we can do like a C-section or something? So we can meet this beautiful grandbaby. She's already saying, I'm coming to the world. I want to be met. Okay, I'm just going to take a little baby wipe and wipe it off. Hi, Betty. Okay. So I feel like I'm following you today. The Sheilas are following each other. You guys ending up on the same lives together. And then I also have like broken pieces of wood bin that look it. So I think those will go on there. You know what I mean? So we're gonna change it up a bit, right? We're going to add some wood bin. We're gonna add this wreath on there. And look at, there's a cute little pine cone in the middle, and I believe these are bells. So let's pour this mold so that way the mold can set up while we're doing all the ting-tings. All the ting-tings. It was 32 weeks, which she will be on Thursday, but we go back next week again, and they are going to check the weight and kidney again and see, and we'll see what the doctor says for there. Okay, well, we will keep praying. We will keep praying. Pretty soon we gonna meet that beautiful baby. Hey, I thought I ordered new. Did I not order new? Because you know that day that the resin went in my my big one, I thought that I just threw it out because I wasn't going to mess with it being gummy and stuff. So, but I could have swore that I ordered a new stir stick and a new flutes. Okay, Alumilite, quick cure. I have the big gallons, so I always just put them in another container. If you guys were here the other day, you've seen that we had a big old faux pas because I was trying to see if I could use these new bottles for it, and it didn't like that very much, and the top came off and it spurted into the cup and just made a big old honking mess. So we just went to these, and these are doing fine. But now I'm like nervous every time I tip one of these that the top's going to come off and go kerplunk into the cup again. Actually, let's keep these clean so that way it doesn't make a big old mess. Okay. I don't think that one snapped on either. All right. Let's get this. We'll mix this. I use Alumilite. It's in my Amazon store. If you're gonna buy the big gallons, I do have a link at Alumilite down below. But hi, Diane Dunkelman. But good afternoon, Laura. But if you're just going to get the 16 ounces or the 32 ounces, I just assume get it from Amazon, which I have those in the store. Especially if you have Amazon Prime, then you know. Free shipping. Okay, this is the one that you don't stir very long. If it's starting to get warm in your hands, you got to move it or lose it. And we don't want to lose it because resin is way too expensive to lose it. Let's get that little pine cone. And let's get this bell. And, oh no, not poinsettias. Oh, I have nightmares about poinsettias ever since Yvetta's class. And I had to make 90 of them in Formflex. Okay. Alrighty, IT. Let's wipe that bad boy off. And put it away. Throw that away. Okay, now we'll let that wreath set up, and then we'll work on. Hi, Tina. Ow, 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 ow. Owie, 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 owie. Owie, owie, owie. Oh, sugar. All right, let's move this over here. Okay. So I do know that I want these two pieces on here. And these were cut pieces from something else. So I'm just going to kind of round off those corners so that way, you know, it doesn't look like we snapped them, right? Because I like that right there. So would you bin? You can do anything you can do to wood, you could do to wood you bin, right? So those end up being perfect right there. So we're going to put those two pieces there. Now, hi, Barbara Ross. What I would like is, let's put something on the trim here. And I'm tinking. That one that we were going to use the other day, but then, all right, what do you guys think? Should we use 745? I don't know. To me, I just see Christmas when I see this one, because I always have done something Christmassy with this, I think. Or should we use the more like berry leafy one, 740? I do have a discount code with Would You Bin for 10% off. And that is, that's the wrong code. That right there. So 10% off, you use TERI 10 with the percentage sign. So we can use 745, which is that one, or 740. And those are like supposed to be like leaves, I think. So you tell me, what do you guys think? Which one? And that is just going to go whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo. I recent order today, and I can already see I'm going to need to order more. You recent ordered what? Hey, Perkins. You recently ordered Would You Bin? Deborah says 745. Sandy Triplet says 740. You received an order today. Sorry. Hi, Denise. So we have 2 for 740. Hi, Kathy Napick. So we like this one? Okay. So, and then we'll also grab out some more little swirly twirlies, I think. I think I want something up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to put those up there. We'll just have to snip that a bit. We're going to put the wreath on the back. I'm just looking. Okay. So we'll put those swirly whirlies. Or do we want the swirly whirlies cut from that one? No, the arch is too high. If we cut that in half. No. Okay. So we're going to take those, and then let's get this bad boy. So this is 740. Look at how that would make a big old bauble. Hey, we could put a bunch of baubles. Maybe we do a bunch of ornaments and put them in there. Oh, Barbara Ross, if it's not our fingers, it's autocorrect. So, you know. All right, let's heat this up. We can do a bunch of ornaments in this. That would be kind of cute. Like, take a bunch of these and, you know, put all kinds of, like molds and stuff, and do a bunch of fun stuff on there. Yes, ornaments in the sleigh, right? And then I have those flat ornaments that I sell in my store, and maybe a couple around them. Oh, yes. See? I'm telling you, this can take this could be like a 7-week long project. I wouldn't do that to you guys, but just saying. All right. This one is one of the thicker, you can see, one of the thicker ones. So we're going to heat this bad boy up. Auto not correct. The bane of our existence. It is, isn't it? Some of the things that it corrects my non-speaking English to is not good. When I use my Terry language and then it tries to autocorrect my Terry language, not cool. Hi, Tina. You can also use a hot plate, which I do have. I worry when I use it though, because I have a bigger hot plate and it gets very hot, and Troy now is able to get all around me, and I just have this fear that he's going to come and like lean across it or put something on it, and I would be totally devastated. So do you have to varnish before using antiquing gel? So antiquing gel, which is the bigger one, Brioni, is water-based. So if you're going to use antiquing gel, you cannot use that on fine line crackle without varnishing it first, if that's what you're asking. But if you are using it in any of the other crackles other than fine line, no, you don't have to varnish first. Oh gosh, Terry language, it's a disaster. It is a disaster. Autocorrect is a disaster. You guys think Terry language is crazy. Autocorrect Terry language is, oh. All right. Troy, he's been here. He's still carrying around all his stuff. All right, so let's get... And we're not going to use a whole lot of trim. We're just going to do up. Oh, that's going to look so cute, guys. Oh, my goodness. Okay, sorry, I'm going to leave that on for a minute. Just so I can, oh my goodness, just so we can get this on here and start forming it. I am going to need to take my staple gun though and hit, I'm thinking the back piece and this little front piece with the staple gun, because they've literally got 2 little nails, one on each side holding it, and that's it, and that's not enough. Yes, he literally got fed like a king. I was cracking crab for him and feeding him at the same time. But now, you know, just like on any other day though, but now anytime a package, you know, is coming now, he keeps, you know, giving me the I love you sign, because he is continuously thinking that he's getting more presents. Gotta wait for Christmas now, buddy. Okay, so you do not want to cut your wood you bin while it is cold, because, I mean, yeah, when it cools off, because it will snap. I'm going to cut this a little longer because I want to curl that over the edge there. And then let's get this one. Look at how cute that's going to look. Just adding a little bit of trim to that. The captions whenever you speak have their own language too. I'm crafting. Oh, I know. When I was on Creative Hour with Nicole, because, you know, everybody was coming up Facebook users, so I had to have Facebook up everywhere. And so I had it muted, and I was kind of cracking up because of when I was talking, it was trying to translate whatever I was saying. And yeah. Do these, yeah. So this needs to go facing down. So let's do that. Hi, Cynthia Diane. It's hysterical. It really is. Especially if I'm tinking or something. Oh yeah, it does not know what to translate that to. So again, usually it doesn't take this long, but because this is one of the thicker trims, that's why it's taking a little bit longer to heat it up. And then of course it's, you know, got a bunch of little squiggle wiggles here. So let's just get this heated out here, and then we'll cut it pretty lengthy. Okay, and then as always, coil that back up when you are storing it. Okay, let's get this one kind of bent in place. Hey, Nicole, it is really pretty. It is. All right, let's do double duty here. Let's get out the Type Bond Quick and Thick. And as we're heating it up, let's get it down. Mara was on earlier, and I could see that her neck fan and her bottle holder was like four stops away. And she was using her Type Bond today. And I was like, oh, pretty soon it'll be there. And hopefully it'll help her a little bit, because I know it helps. Especially my hand having issues lately with squeezing. All right, so we're going to get enough glue on this bad boy. And I actually want to round it down there too. I'm going to put quite a bit on here because it's going to want to dry up as I'm putting the heat on it. All right, let's heat it up a little bit first. Why don't I? No real reason, but because it is wood, it is recommended that you use a wood glue. I have used heavy body gel with Wood-U-Bend, and it works just great as well. But I just get in the habit of using the wood glue since it is wood. Especially right now, we're putting it right on wood, so it grabs a little bit quicker than heavy body gel. Which you all know, I love my heavy body gel, so no real reason. All right, the leaves are going down that way, so let's make sure we're going down the same way. And I want that to stay up there. Okay. All right, now let's work on these little grooves down here. Yeah, it works just as well, Tina. I have used it. As a matter of fact, when I first started Would You Ben, I always use the heavy body gel because, well, that's what I use for everything. And it was always fine. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to clamp it because I need it to clamp down, and this is... So let's just set this up here. So I'm going to... So you heat your Would You Ben before and after. I say it all the time. You heat it before to get it to mold the way you want it, and then you heat it after to make sure that it is adhering to your surface, especially here where we've got all these curves. I don't want any gaps in there at all. And I can see that my glue is drying right there. So let's put some more on, and then I'm going to push that down. You and Nicole, punishment would be take away your heavy body gel. Oh, yeah, no. Mm-mm. No, no. So this one is quite a big dip down in there. So we really want to make sure. I love you too, Bubba's. What did you do? Why are you telling me you love me? What did you do? Hey. So I'm going to heat that. As I'm heating it, it's scooting back because I'm pushing so that it stays down in that little groove. And let's see. All right. I'm going to see if I can eyeball this, where to cut that off right there, because I do want it to wrap down and around like that. So let's cut it right here. All right, let's grab some more glue. Okay, and then I'm going to come back over here again. See, this little piece here needs to be nailed in, because I can see a little gap happening right into this bend here. So I'm going to heat that up and really push that in there. And hold that, and then let's get this one. And you could do this with clay as well. Or did I not? Okay. I am going to oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Can you guys see that? Look. How cute! I love it. It's a little bit of a pain It's all wobbly wobbly. But it's worth it. All right. Let's heat this up a little bit first, and then we'll put the glue on. I know, right? Just look at just a little bit of trim on one side. What a difference that makes. Trevor messaged me a bit ago and said not to pick them up until 4:30 today. So I don't know what's going on. Something must be happening that he's working on or whatever, that he's going to be staying later today. It's only a half an hour, but if anything, he messages me to pick him up earlier, hardly ever later. So they must have got a client. Client either gave them the balance sheet or something funny or something happened, and because he's able to tell right now that he's not going to be off until later, so something's going on. All right, I'm going to leave that on, and let's start getting this on. I'm going to hold that up there, push that in. This one, I want it to be totally flush up there. Let's heat that down there. Yes, it does, Sue. Yes, it does. Even just 15, 20 minutes later, it makes a huge difference. He did buy a car for himself, but he's not comfortable driving alone yet. So, like today, he drove to work, but, you know, I'm with him, and then I come home, but he did really good today. Today, I only had to say something one time, and but he did really good today. Like, there was some craziness going on with, you know, the drivers that I always talk about that think they're going to get someplace faster by, you know, weaving in and out of traffic. Like, there's a bunch of cars. You're not going anywhere any faster. If anything, you're making people slam on their brakes. And he did really, really good today. There was only one time where his foot was still on the pedal, and I was seeing brake lights, and I was like, brake? Brake? Now? I use Alumilite. Amazing casting resin, the quick cure. It is in my Amazon store. I do also have an affiliate link with Alumilite if you're buying like the big gallons, like I do. I just buy the big gallon, and then, you know, I refill my stuff. But I just as soon tell you guys, if you're just buying like, you know, the 32 ounce or the 16 ounce ones, then just get it from Amazon, because you can use your Amazon Prime. And all right, so same thing. I'm going to just eyeball this side and then cut that. I'm going to turn it for a minute. Okay. And then let's heat all of this and set it. hold that for a minute. And then I just want to make sure everything is pushed down really well and there's no gaps. Hi, April. If you would like to craft, follow, and share her videos. Oh, thank you, April. I appreciate when you guys do share the videos. It really helps a lot. I don't ask very much. I actually don't ask at all. I know you guys are always getting asked that, and sometimes it's probably like, yeah, we know. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that little bit of trim. How much of a difference that made. Okay. Now on here, I'm going to tip that up. We're going to use these two pieces that I had that are just scrap pieces. I don't even know what I snipped them off of. But they have literally been sitting up here on my little stool by my camera forever. I haven't tossed them because I figured they'll come in handy somewhere. So we're just going to put that right there. And we'll do the other one and then we'll heat set them both kind of at the same time. If you don't use tons of it and get a gallon, it would go. Yeah, if you don't use resin a lot, then I would just say get it from my Amazon store. But for me, I use resin quite often, so I can go through a gallon quite quickly. Okay, let's heat set those. Actually, I'm going to have to push. I'll get some of it out right now. I'm going to say I have to push them down. It's going to get like that again. All right. Get those where we want them. Okay. So we got that heated, and I'm going to make sure to push that down really well. I will tell you, when you're heating them like that, they do hold the heat quite well, so don't burn yourself by grabbing them right away. I've done that a few times. See these? They need to be stapled. They keep coming up. It's driving me nuts. And I can't get my... Okay, now let's get all of that goopy cleaned off. Just going to take my silicone brush. Get that all off. All of that would dry clear, but you're going to see all of that as well, even though it's clear. It's going to be clear goop. Okay. If you don't have a silicone brush, just take a brush and dip it in water. It's good. Okay. See, our sleigh is getting some style, getting some pizzazz. All right. Now, let's cut this bad boy and put this on there. I can't tell you what number that was because literally that was scraps. But this one is 360. What the heck? 362-3? Okay, pasta sauce. 362-3. Okay, so. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we're going to need to cut that little scrap off. And then we will cut that off there. So let's heat that up. Well, you know we're going to need to cut both of those little parts off. So. Okay, I'm going to cut that off. And cut that off. And then we'll sand that in a minute. So those will go like so. And then let's cut. Well, we could actually cut it when we get it on there. So that way I can cut it right up to it. So, okay, let's take this and round that out so no one will know. And then you see how sometimes the way the cut is. So I like to go around and kind of make sure it's nice and there's no excess. Kind of like when you have your resin pieces and there's overpour. You got to clean them up a little bit. Sometimes you got to clean up the widget bin. Okay. So let's get that piece on there. Probably not going to need to put glue at that little bit. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Oh, you're not late, Miss Donna Sue. Okay. This glued. We'll go right to the end, I think. It's going to hang over a little bit at the top, but it's okay. We can sand it. Okay. And then let's heat set that on there. It's going to want to slide because when we, heat it up. I'm going to give it a nice squeeze. And I'm actually going to pull it a little bit and stretch it out just a tad to kind of shape it to that arch a bit. Okay, so you see, and then I'll clean that up. Okay, and let's, did we sand that one? No, right? I don't know. We'll do it again. Good measure. Okay, let's turn you a little bit. And the same thing. Put some glue on you. Hi, Cheval. Oh, Cheval Artistic Restoration. Denise. Hello, Denise. All right. Same thing. Did I miss Trisha? So same thing. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the way that it is without it being cold, it sticks up off of the back. Can you guys see that? So I'm going to heat it up, and then I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to stretch that arch. Okay, so I'm going to take it now. I'm going to hold it where I want here, and then I'm going to stretch the arch out a little bit. And then hold it into place. So that way, it looks like it's supposed to be there. Okay. It's good. I don't want to burn myself. Okay, just going to get my little silicone brush. All of this is in my way. Get all that goopy out. Hey, popped it right out of the thing. Which is probably not going to go back in now because it popped right out. Not without me fussing with it. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay. Let's clean that up. There. Actually, let's get a little bit of that off. All right. Now let's heat up this excess, and we'll cut that right off, and then we'll sand it so that it's nice and clean, you know, flush with the sides. So I'm just going to heat this, what's sticking off right there. Okay. Take that, and let's just probably be easier for me just to clip it off. And then I will take my, actually, and then just sand that flush. Actually, was I using the right one? Oh, I was using the right one. And I'm going to kind of round it as well, so it's not just a blunt kind of cut right there. Right, now let's do the other side. Thank you. Hi, Miss Bernice. Aw, thanks, Tina. So, I mean, we took it from being just a plain wooden sleigh, added some wood in, and then, I mean, it was already cute, but now it's got some pizzazz, right? That's nice and pliable. Let's cut that. Just makes it easier to cut it with the scissor. Oh, okay. And then let's round that off. I'm going to round it from over here as well, so it doesn't look like we snipped it. And when we paint it, it'll look good as well. I actually feel like I could probably take off a little bit more on that one. Look at how cute. So now it's got little swirly whirlies everywhere. Hi, Liz. Thank you, April. Okay. Let's see if I can grab that. It's got a little bit of hangover. I don't know if I can. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Now it's good. Oh, I like it. All right, now let's look at our, so these we poured when we started. Can you see all the detail? Look how pretty that is, right? So that is going to go, will it stay on like that? Probably not. So what are we looking at here? So that's a bow. How is the bow? So that it's not upside down, or does it really matter? Does it go like that? How come I can see the bow clearly there, but I can't see it? These are the tails, no? I guess it doesn't matter. Guess it can go any way we want. How do we want it? I think we'll put it like that. Yes, it is. And then, let's see. So we have a bell. We could put the bell on here as well somewhere. And then we did a little pine cone. Let's see if we can lean that up for a minute. We did the poinsettia. Oh, no, that's the bell. This is the poinsettia. Yeah. And then a little pine cone. So we can actually add on here as well. We wanted to. Actually, I like that too. I like this one. That would probably be cute. Okay, so let's get this one down, and then we will play with putting these on here and having a little bit of 3D pieces on top of the mold. So for this, I will use my heavy body gel. So I'm going to get my heavy body gel. And we need to take a minute. You guys probably already know the drill. So I'm going to take my Dremel, and as always, please wear a respirator when you're doing this. Do better. Be better than me. Don't do what I'm doing. Let's put this stuff away. Whoa, that was ready to fall off the edge. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away so it's not all in the view and in the way of everybody's eyeballs. Okay, so again, this was Zuri Christmas wreaths. Okay, so we're going to take the back of this mold and we're going to scuff sand it and or score it, especially because I need to lay it flat. So I'm going to take down all of those ridges. This is resin, so please do not inhale any of this dust. And you really should wear a respirator. I have a fan on. But just don't do what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm going to scuff sand it. And I always talk about the little lip that's around the edges. You really want to get that lip off because it helps save product, because that lip is stopping it from laying flush, and then you have to use more product to get it to lay down, and it's just a nightmare, right? So you just want to get that lip around the edges off. And then just scuff sanding it in general helps it adhere to your surface. the heavy body gel and get that onto the back of our sleigh. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have it. The bow confuses me because that's usually like a loop, and then the tails. And there's the knot. But it doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. We could do whatever we like. Okay, I'm just going to use my silicone brush. Heavy body gel glossy. Glossy is what dries clear. I'm going to put enough on there. Okay. All right. Wait, sorry guys. Whee! Take you guys for a ride on the sleigh. Okay, let's put you. I feel like I want to put it like that. Okay, and I'm going to give it a nice big push. Okay, and we're going to take that silicone brush. Get out any excess. Cynthia, Diane, it is in my Amazon storefront. Yes, it's not in my store. It's not in my Craft and Chaos store, but it is in my Amazon storefront. Make sure we get it out of the details, because otherwise, when we paint it, it'll paint all of that heavy body gel, make it look like it's part of the design, and it's not. Right? So. Okay. There and right there as well. There we go. I like it. I like it. So now our sleigh is getting pretty fancy schmancy. Got so much of it. Is it not connecting right there? Am I going crazy? It is. We gave our sleigh a serious upgrade. Okay. It hurt your what? It hurt your forehead. Say what? Okay. So let me see if I have my. It's really driving me bananas. Bananas. Let's see if I can get to it with the staple gun. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it keeps coming up. I just don't know if I can get in there with it. I don't want it to shoot funny because then it defeats the purpose. I can't get it in there flush. The little hook there. So I'm going to have to get another nail in there. I think these are okay. It's this one. It's very wobbly. You see? It's very wobbly. And if it met right there, I would stick it in there. I would staple it here, but it doesn't meet there. So, oh, you know what? I think we need to put the bell on here. Hi, Betty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop it off and then glue it, you know, pop it off, put wood glue on, and then really hammer them in because it's very wobbly. I don't like it wobbly. Do we like that bell? I think I like that bell better than the single. That one's just got two little, can you see? Two little bells. I think that one's cute there. Let's put that one on there. Yeah, I'll stick something in there either, but I'm going to need to I still can't hammer it in there with, I need something to hammer it down there with. So I will stick heavy body gel or the wood glue on there, and then I'll get my other hammer and then hammer that down. So now we got to figure out what color to paint this. What color do we paint the sleigh? One ringy dingy, two ringy dingy. What? The bells? What color do we paint the sleigh? Do we paint it a red sleigh? Or do we paint it a gold sleigh? I don't know. What color do we paint it? Push. Pushy. Are you straight since I'm doing it from the side view? You look pretty straight. You look pretty centered. Centered enough. Good enough. Good enough. Wait. I need heavy body gel in my hair because I don't think it'll come out. Red with gold dry brush. Ooh, Bordeaux Deluxe paste. Painting it with Deluxe paste might be difficult, but we could definitely do Deluxe paste like on, all of the woodgie bin. Dark red or burgundy with gold on the swirls. Hey, Nikki. Are the rails screwed in? The rails? Are you talking about these? Yeah. Okay. I think we have all of our extras on there, and now we can get to painting. What time is it? Yeah, we can paint. We could paint. Terry, I have extra old mold with the nutcrackers can use, and use a prize. Let me know who won. I'll send it out. Aww. Okay. The next time we play bingo, Nikki, I usually always have like 3 little winners for bingo. The next time we play bingo, I'll let you know. Thanks, Nikki. Is that like a nutcracker mold? What nutcracker? Wait a minute. Is it a nutcracker mold that I have? Do I want it? Kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. It was your own phone? Oh yeah, I could do that, but yeah, that's I mean, I can get to that. I have a hammer that'll get to that. I just no one to do that. Okay, so I'm thinking. I like the idea of painting it like our delicate metallic gold, and then doing some dry brushing. I still don't understand why I have two dark golds open. Okay, the one from last year. Yeah, I have that one, the Prima nutcrackers. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking. We paint it the delicate metallic dark gold. Paint this puppy dark gold. Mary Casey, did you just say to put velvet powder in here? Oh my gosh, that would look so pretty, like the burgundy velvet powder inside. So we painted the dark gold, delicate metallic dark gold, hit all the features with the Bordeaux color. I'm just saying, Jack, if you move, I wouldn't have to play hopscotch over you. I don't know, you know? It's just a thought. I'm just saying. Then we can paint. We can do dry brushing with the Bordeaux on all the swirly whirlies. And then inside, we could do some velvet powder. Oh! Genius! Don't tell Mary Casey, though. But genius! Which one? Why do I have two of these bad boys open? Just saying. Doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. So my mirror says something all the time now. And now I say I'm making no sense all the time. So see, my Terry language and my mirror language combined, nobody's going to understand whatever we're saying. Okay, I'm just going to take a 320 and do a little bit of sanding over here by where we put the woodgie bin, because, you know, there's going to be a little bit of glue residue, and we don't want to paint it because then that'll look weird. It'll look weird. Very, very weird. So we're just going to just make sure it's all nice and soft. Soft. So those of you who are not on YouTube, you didn't catch it, but my friend Nikki said that she has a Prima mold, the Nutcracker Prima mold, and she said that she would give it to me for a giveaway. So the next time we play, that will be our grand prize. Kind of like, did you just fall? Come here, baby. Stand up. Did you trip over the cord, baby? Are you okay? Sit down. Sit down. You tripped over your cords? Can mommy see? Did you get yai-yai? Are you okay? Are you okay, mama? Did you get yai-yais? You okay? I'm sorry. You want your jacket on? Okay, I'm still Come over here. Troy just fall down. He tripped over his cords and he fall down. You okay, Pocus? Huh? Did you hurt yourself? I don't like it when you fall down. Can I see? Mommy, see your knees? Huh? You fell on the hard floor. Can I see? It's okay? It's okay? I love you too. You okay, Mama? A little disheveled there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's okay. He just fought. He has his charging. He has it. Be careful, baby. He has it plugged into the wall, and he tripped over the box. And when Troy falls, he doesn't have the reflexes to brace himself. So it can be pretty dangerous for Troy. That's why it always scares me. This time he hit his knees. But I think I think Jack might have braced his fall. Hi, Patty. He's okay, yeah. All right. So, actually, got a little thrown off. Hold on. So just making sure that there's no, like glue bits, because you don't want to try to paint over that. Then it's gonna look real weird. So if you can sand it and get that out now, then you don't have to worry about, messing with it after you paint it. Okay. Woo! Woo, Nelly. So if we're going to do the inside of this with velvet powder, the inside of this is going to need to be painted the Bordeaux color. I need to figure out what to do with the back, though, if we're going to paint that back, the Bordeaux color as well. So you guys know I love the delicate metallics. You guys know my spiel. It's one of the only metallics that doesn't need to have black underneath in order for it to show. You can see how very pigmented it is. Trying to, because with metallics, your brush strokes also will show, so I don't want a bunch of funky brush strokes. I'm going to head. Yeah, Jack took off, like he didn't squish him. But I think he kind of was a little bit of a buffer there, so he didn't. So I'm trying to decide if I want just the bottom red or if I want the inside walls red with the velvet powder as well. I need to figure that out. So I know how to paint. Can you guys see that? Look how pretty. Troy, are you okay, bud? Come see Mama. Okay, I'll need to get a small, tight brush in order to get like the very edging of that over there. And then let's bring this down so that that doesn't have a bunch of weird brush strokes. And then we'll bring out all of this detail with the dry brushing of the Bordeaux. Will it show if, well, there's going to be stuff. We're not going to glue whatever we put on the inside. We're not going to glue it down, so it will be mobile. So yeah, it will show. Don't want any funny buildup. You know, when you do your edges, your brush will always have a little buildup on the edges of it. So I'm trying to avoid all of that. Oh, when are you going to come, Nikki? So she's going to be here on the 10th? Or it starts on the 10th? When are you coming? I don't know if you answered last time. I didn't see it. Are you going to be here for your birthday? Or, like, are you coming and having your birthday here? Or are you going to come after your birthday? Are you coming before Christmas? Or what's the dealio? I can't wait till we put all of the detail on here with the red. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah. Say could use some like foils too. Well, I was gonna say I should have took a before picture, but you can always screenshot. Is this wooden plain Jane wooden sleigh is gonna look totally different by the time we're done. Okay, let's get on the inside of this. We're going to do, I don't ever use one color for everything, so we're going to paint everything gold right now, but by the time we put all of the other color in from the Bordeaux and all of that, then, you know, we'll figure out what to do with the runners. Because it might be cool to even do like some of the snowflakes down here in like the red foil. Okay. I hear you, Papas, but I can't see you, son. Can you come over here? Let's work over here. Be careful. Are you okay? Oh, you have my phone? So in that, Mom was worried about if you was okay. And you pickpocketed me for my phone? Is that what you're telling me, Joy? Is that how you feel? Huh? You pickpocketed me? What? Trying to get me to unlock it? Huh? Gonna play possum and act like you need me to unlock it to make you feel better? I'm on to you. I know. What? This is the dark gold. The delicate metallic in the dark gold. So I'm going to dab all of that in there first and then fix my brush strokes after. But especially in here, we will definitely do some red foil on the mold for like the berries. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We haven't even done anything for the ornaments or anything yet. Holy guacamole. Told you it could be like a 17-week project. Okay, let's get the, whoa, that wasn't what you thought. Let's dab in the middle of that there. Let's brush that out and up. When you find the Airbnb, you'll let me know. Okay. So everything right now will be a monotone, all one color. However, you know, we never leave anything one color around this place. Let's get all of that. Make sure there's no brush marks. Okay. Okay. Then let's do this side, and then I will do the underside, and tomorrow we have to paint the Bordeaux on the inside. And then we'll do the velvet powder and the foil. So we're thinking everything on the inside needs to be red. So even the backdrop, even the back of the sleigh. And I'm going to need to get like a small flat type brush to get to the edges in there. Okay. And then, actually, what doing? What you doing? What you doing? What, baby? Look where you're going, babe. See, you set yourself up with all your cords right there for your little makeshift desk, honey. You know, Mama should get out the big table for you. Since it seems like you're just going to be sitting there now for your desk area. All right, so that's my phone, sir. Let's make all of that go away. I'm going to put it down. I see a fuzz or something right here. That's my phone, sir. All right. I'm not going to paint the front right now because I'm going to need a hammer. This little piece, I'm not going to paint that right now. I need to hammer that down, and so I'm sure it's going to need to be repainted anyways. Because I need to get in there and make that piece stay. Because I can pull it off right now. If I wiggle it, it'll pull right off. So, I'll fix that when I get off, and then I'll paint that little piece, and then also paint the bottom. Aw, Troy, party foul, kid. So, and then tomorrow when we come back, I will paint the inside the Bordeaux color, and then we also will put, ouch, all the velvet powder in there. I know, son. I know. Hold on. We'll put all the velvet powder in there, and then I will get out the red foil as well, because I want to do some foiling on the mold in the back, the wreath, and then maybe like little other spots. But we still have to dry brush the Bordeaux on the outside too. So we've got still quite a bit to do. I didn't paint up here on the ridges or anything else, but I need to check my Troy's knees to make sure he doesn't have any owies on his knees, because, you know, he's a little bony guy. So we need to make sure. And then, what is that? And then we need to see what else we need to do for the inside. So I think ornaments would be really cute in there. So, and then we have so many of those would you been flats that we could use to like decoupage and do cute things on them, and put like some molds and whatnot on those as well. And then I don't know if I'm going to do the little deer to sit in front, but there's a lot. We still have a lot to do. So, yes, he did. For the back of the backboard, that's what I'm thinking, is like the backboard here should be red, but then I don't know. I mean, gold. I'm thinking the back of this should be gold, but then I'm wondering if it's going to look funny if the back of that's gold and then the sides of this are red. Because I almost feel like if we do the back of this gold, then the sides and the little front lip in here will need to be gold, and then just the bottom red. So I don't know. We kind of have to look at it because I'm not sure. I think it's going to matter too when we do all of the dry brushing on here, because right now it's just a whole lot of gold, right? But once we get more, you know, a little bit of color variation in there, it'll help, but we'll see. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday. Wednesday, same time, same place. I hope you guys have a fantabulous rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.